Hello everyone, welcome to FriendZone. Milestone 3 brings exciting new features and many user interface and user experience improvements, and leverages FriendZone from a minimum viable product in Milestone 2 to a more polished, completed product. Some of the UI UX improvements include animations and better designed screens. Perhaps the biggest feature we have introduced is the Friends Point system. In a nutshell, users will be able to gain points from attending or initiating events, and also making more friends. They will then be able to show off their points to their friends. So without further ado, let's now take a look at the complete walkthrough of the entire app. Okay, now let me open up the FriendZone app on my phone. So when you open up the app, you will be seeing an animated splash screen like this before redirecting you to the sign in page. So let's register for an account right now. So I'll type in my full name, my NUS email, and finally my password. Okay, then let's register. Yeah. So before we are able to use any of the functions in FriendZone, we need to first verify our email. So let's click this button. Yes, so the email will be sent to our NUS email address, and we have to go inside our email to verify our email address. After following the instructions in the email and activating your account, you will be able to sign in with the credentials by first signing out, then signing in with your credentials. So let me type my email in and password. Yes, congrats! We have finally signed in to our FriendZone application. Here is our homepage, where all the events are available to join are listed here. So we have a search bar over here which allows us to search for a particular event based on certain criteria. So for example, we are able to search via the name of the event, the day of the month itself, time, and even via the description. Additionally, we can also filter by categories or even multiples of categories. So these are the 4 categories available in FriendZone. So let's say I want to search for a sports related event. So I will click this and only sports related events will appear. This is the same for the other categories as well. So before we do anything on our app, first let's go set up our profile page. To navigate to our profile page, we can tap the profile button here. So as you can see, our profile looks kinda bare right now. So let's update it. So for my profile picture, I'm gonna take a random picture from my gallery. Okay, so let's go and crop our picture. And done. This is our profile picture. So let's put in our faculty. So I'm from computing, so I will put that. And I love sports, so I will just say I love badminton and tennis. Hit me up for a game. Okay, so we are done setting up our profile. Let's click the save button. Yes, and our changes will be reflected here. See what a nice profile picture I have. So yeah, as you can see, I have no recent events attended because this is a new account. But as you attend more events, your past events for the last 30 days will be populated here. Okay, so now let's navigate back to our home page. Okay, so I have signed out of my newly created account and sign back in using my original old account. So for each of these events here, you will be able to click on them to view more details about them. So let's say you're interested in this event, Chill Games. So let's tap on it. So what you will see is the event details, the date, time, packs, location, and the event initiator. So if the event initiator has created a Telegram group, you will be able to join the Telegram group by clicking this button. And if you are interested in attending this event, you can click this button, confirm attendance here. So in this case, I'm able to see Yong Xiang because he's my friend, and coincidentally he's also the event initiator. Okay, so let's try to confirm our attendance. So yes, so take note that if the event is less than 2 days away from now, you won't be able to revoke your attendance once you confirm. Okay, so let's confirm attendance. And yes, so notice that the event packs changes from 1 to 2 after I've confirmed my attendance. So that's all for joining event. It's pretty simple. So yeah, for this card here, I can actually click on it and it will redirect me to Yong Xiang's profile page. So in this case, I will be able to see his recent events attended in the last 30 days. So clicking on this event will bring me to the event page. So yeah, so I can see the details of the past events that Yong Xiang has attended. To illustrate how this join Telegram group thing works, so once I tap on this button, it will automatically redirect me to the Telegram group page. Apart from finding events via the usual way on this home page, we can alternatively click this Maps button to find events near us. So as you can see here, we are in NUS, and we are able to see certain events around NUS. So for example, let's click on this event and see what event is happening right here. Oh, so there's a Utah Mala event happening right here. Let's take a look at this location. Oh, there's Chill Games and Computing Day 2021 happening at NUS SOC. So this allows you to easily find events that are near you, especially if you are in NUS. Alternatively, if you do feel really sociable and you really feel like there isn't any event here that suits your interest, you might want to go and create your own event by clicking this create button. So right here you need to input certain details such as the event name. Let's say I want to create a frisbee event, so I'll just write here frisbee, and then I'll select the date. So let's select the second week of school on a Monday. Let's make it in the evening, 5 p.m. And the event description could be something like 5v5, assuming restrictions are lifted. And then for Telegram URL, if for this right now I'm a little lazy to create the Telegram URL, so I'll just leave it blank. The packs, I'll put it as 10. Location, I want it to be at Utown Green, so I'll just click Utown and I'll choose sports as the event category. So yes, so once you have finished filling in the details, click this button and it will pop up a confirmation with the event details. So let's take a look, check. Seems correct. So if you are sure of the event details, click confirm and the event will be created. So you can check if your event is created by viewing through this list. Oh yes, it's created. Let's take a look, and yep, everything seems fine. So if you have made a mistake while creating an event, you will be able to change the details of the event via clicking this button. So right now, shit, I just realized that now it's COVID period. Having 10 people in one group could be a bit dangerous. So let's decrease the pack size, shall we? Okay, so maybe instead of 5v5, we could have a 3v3. And let's change the packs to 6. And one word of caution, try to do this event changing things sparingly, because every time you edit an event, it will send a notification to all attendees of the event. So if you change your event details frequently, you will end up spamming notification to your attendees, which is not very desirable. There, you can see the changes reflected here instantly, and the description also reflected instantly. To view your upcoming events or your past events, or even notifications, click this notification button here. So this page will be populated with some of your notifications and your created events, upcoming events that you have signed up for or created, or even old events that you have attended. So each of these upcoming events will be populated with this timer to give you a reminder of how far the event is from today. Oh, so I realized that James has sent me a friend request. And I think I remembered signing up for this Utah Mala event, and seems like the event initiator has changed some of the event details. So let me take a look at the changes. Okay, so James has kindly written down the change, so he wants us to go to foot click. Yeah, I'm fine with that, so I'm not gonna care about that. So James has sent me a friend request as well, so let me click on that. This guy seems pretty cool. He plays basketball. I love basketball as well. So yes, I remember I met him at some event last time. Okay, so I don't mind accepting his friend request, so I'll accept his friend request. Yes. So one thing to note as well is that while accepting friend requests and adding friends will send a notification to the other party, deleting friends on the other hand will not send a notification to the other party. So yes, if you really don't like that person, feel free to delete him as a friend and he won't ever know. So after you have read your notifications, you can swipe the notification to the left to delete the notification. So this notification will not pop up anymore. So right now, I'll be talking about an event initiator specific feature. So for past events that you have created, you will be able to do something called marking attendance. So in a nutshell, what this marking attendance does is to award points to users who have attended the event. So click on this button here, and then you'll be able to indicate which user has been present for the event. So for this case, I remember that James wasn't present, so I'm gonna mark him as absent. And Yongxiang was present as well. Obviously I'm present. So yes, so after you're done, click the submit button and your event attendance will be marked successfully. So if you have accidentally made an error while marking attendance, you can do so by clicking this again and updating it accordingly as any way you want, and the changes would be reflected accordingly. For your information, if a user has been marked as present for an event, he will be awarded 50 friends points. If he wasn't present, he will be deducted 20 friends points. So for event initiators who have successfully hosted an event and has been marked present, the event initiator would gain double points, which means he will gain 100 friends points. Making friends on FriendZone will also award both parties 200 friends points each. So now let's go back to our profile page. where I can show you some of the more important features. So at our profile page, we are able to see our friend zone level, our friends points, and our friends. So we can go and see our friends list by clicking here. So right now, yes, I'm currently friends with James and Yongxiang. So clicking on this will bring me to their page. So you can see, yep. Last but not least, in the event that you have forgotten your friendzone password, don't worry. You can reset your password by entering your NUS email. Let me type that in. And the password reset email will be sent to you. Follow the instructions in the email and enter your new password. You would be able to log in with the new password after that. In conclusion, that's all the features we have for FriendZone. Thank you for watching and hope to see you on FriendZone.